Team now. A Commerce police officer who was fired for repeatedly charging innocent people with DUI is now fighting to get his job back.
Cody Wood filed his appeal with the city late last month. He's been put back on paid leave per city policy until his case is resolved. Fox 5 team reporter Randy Travis says all of this comes as more drivers are getting their charges dismissed. Randy?
Right, Courtney and Russ, we first broke this story last month. A single cop in one North Georgia town wrongly accusing drivers of being under the influence of drugs or alcohol and doing it over and over again.
My name is Micaiah Huff, and I was not driving impaired.
She was pulled over for following too close.
I'm Casey Heaps, and I was not driving impaired.
All he had was a broken tag light. But on this day, they walked out of Commerce Municipal Court to join all of these people, plus at least a dozen more, who waited months to see a far more serious crime finally dismissed.
With you not being able to maintain lane, I feel you are impaired. So I am going to arrest you.
Officer Cody Wood used a field sobriety test as his main probable cause that the driver he stopped was under the influence of drugs or alcohol.
He's going to be placed under arrest for driving under the influence of drugs.
A Fox 5 team analysis of his arrests found that he took people to jail despite no evidence of drugs or alcohol in the car. People who insisted they were sober. Blood tests ultimately cleared some. Others were also dismissed, but not before they spent hundreds of dollars on bail bondsmen and attorneys.
He's very irritating and frustrating.
It was not a good experience. The jail cell or the holding cell smelled like feces.
Last month, the city fired Officer Wood, saying some of his arrests were, quote, made in error. No one else has been disciplined. The investigation is not over. But Officer Wood today is back on the force, on paid leave, because he's appealing his termination. That's right. He wants his job back. In a letter to the city, Wood's attorney called the firing illegal and asked for an immediate reinstatement to his former position with pay. Neither Wood nor his attorney would respond to our requests for an interview.
You have a minimum fine of $245.
Wood made twice as many DUI arrests last year as the rest of the department combined. Some of those are still working their way through the courts in 2024. People like Micaiah Huff and Casey Heaps, happy their case was dismissed, but disappointed they could not confront their accuser.
He treated me like a dog. I wouldn't even treat a dog like that.
I make most of the money in my household, and I thought I was going to lose the whole house. My dad and my brother would be homeless. I thought I was going to lose everything.
According to Post records, this was Officer Wood's first job in law enforcement. He started with Commerce Police in June of 2022.
Wow, so he's been fired. Is there any chance anybody else could be disciplined?
You got to wonder. I mean, there's certainly a lot of other police officers involved in those arrests. You could see them in the body cams, including some supervisors. So that's our question is, why didn't anybody catch some of these cases that clearly didn't have a lot of probable cause to go with it in the first place?
Yeah, as we heard those victims say, the stakes are high when there are false accusations.
A lot of money spent, and the charges are dropped, yes.
It really affects people. All right, Randy, thanks.
Thanks, Randy.